Okay, guys, so in the interest of athletic competency, trying to add in some task-specific flavor that'll have you ready when you get back onto the soccer field specifically, we're going to work on ways to get more power striking a ball through an exercise as opposed to just striking a ball. So what I want you to do to start is simply step forward. You're a left-footed kicker by choice. You're going to step forward on your right foot. You're going to go here and come home. You'll notice that that front of that left hip has to work to help get you back home. Good. We always think of that lunge as a front leg exercise, but the rear leg's still involved. So if he keeps his foot in contact with the floor, he's getting good length through that trail hip on the front side and coming up. So now I just want you to, that doesn't feel exactly like kicking at all. You're going to step a little outside, so a wide forward lunge. That leg can still bend. Try to keep the foot straight. You're here. So now we start to open up his inner hip a little bit on the trail leg. That's the rub here, is we're paying attention to that trail leg and what we can do to get it more powerful. Nice work. And rest. So when you go to strike a ball with your left foot, you're going to take your arm up and around, right? But now if you watch film of the great ball strikers, place kickers included, there's not a huge exaggeration. More so in kicking in American football than there is in kicking a world football, right? Because it's a completely rhythmic three-step. They can master that. When you go to strike a ball in the field, a little different. But so what I want you to do in that interest, you're going to step, same lunge, you're going to take your opposite hand, in this case your right hand, and take it up and around and come home, okay? So think of it at ear height, maybe a little higher. Step. Perfect. Nice work. One more. Good. We're going to load that up lightly now as a next progression. And I would have him work the other side symmetrically. Perfect. I love the way you're not trying to go maximal range. Give me one more where you go to a comfortable range, but you whip home. Your job is to get home quickly. That was different, folks, wasn't it? Go ahead, one more of that. The more he whips with that arm, the more the nervous system, his brain, will link all that line down across into that hip and generate more force, okay? So when you did that, there was lots of load borne by the front leg. It looked like kicking, felt a little bit like kicking. But if I really want to get this complex, I'm going to have you step differently. I'm going to have you step backward so that your front leg can't help as much. So we're sort of inverting the kicking process. So we start first, you're going to step, I'm going to skip to the wide one. You're going to step back with a little lean. Go ahead. So you're going to step on your left foot back and lean back just a little bit. Nice, and you get a couple more. Nice. Landings are different, right? He landed foot straight, heel up, land with a flat foot, little toe out. Different versions. You want to get up so you load that front hip, okay? So make your step a little shorter. It'll feel a little smoother, and add the arm. You're here and come home. And it can be off a forefoot. Don't feel you have to get your heel down. That felt a little smoother, right? Yeah. Nice. But it's the whip home that becomes important once you get the skill. Learn slowly, then add in speed, because certain nerves only fire at high speeds. Don't go fast if we add the light weight. And notice, that's not a 50-pound dumbbell, it's a 3-pound dumbbell. He's a big, strong kid. We're gonna keep things light when we're working at big length. Go ahead, it could be a soup can. Nice work. Nice. One more progression. Now instead of leaning back as much, you can stay forward a little bit more, because that arm going up is really gonna take it. Oh, that starts to feel like something that you're good at. Nice, and drive through. Fantastic. So I'm gonna have you go one more progression. That version, you're gonna go from this stance, boom, home, almost like it's a jumping jack, okay? So to start your rhythm, I'm gonna have you do regular jumping jack feet. You're gonna go here and home, okay? Just give me 3 reps. Nice. Good work. Now just take this foot back a little bit so your left foot lands a little bit behind. Whoa. Turn your shoulders. Good. And rest, because remember, when you use that arm in whatever way you use it, whatever exact position in the moment to try to facilitate power through that striking complex, it's not going to be an arm motion, it's the arm driving your torso, all right? Give me 2 more. You can load slowly, explode hard, just to be safe. Nice. Get a couple that are a little wider on that back foot. Awesome. And rest. You did great. Remember, when you're applying this, don't do anything on the field, training-wise, or when you're back in the gym that causes you problems outside. You do things with your training to become a better athlete, not just to punish yourself during the training, right? So not all training is created equal for a given outcome. In your case, being more athletic, specific. This video about becoming a more powerful kicker, right? Really appreciate the effort.